Yo, what's up, everybody?
Skyman is tapping the fuck in.
And if you haven't heard already, hype as fuck, baby. Let's go.
It's your boy Ace Outlier. We're about to get hype as fuck.
What it do? This is TSD Chris with Trap Star Dreamers, and you tuned in with Hype as Fuck Podcast.
Hype as fuck.
Hype as fuck.
I'm hype as fuck.
I'm the bastard.
I'm G Blunt.
We are tongue tied.
Yep.
And we are hyped as fuck to be back.
What's up, Jesse?
I want to take a second at the beginning of this, and I just want to give you your flowers.
Gladly be kicked out just because you came and said hello.
Are you ready? Because I know I'm ready. Are you ready to get hype as fuck?
Hype as fuck.
Hype as fuck.
You're you're actually like our family for life. And even seeing you do the pod and stuff, like I'm proud of you. Like you're out there and like you do your shit. Like as soon as I saw you, I like wanted to hug you because you've been there for us. Like you're not just regular to me. You're Madback Jackson.
Well, shout out to Hype as fuck Promotions. Shout out to Madback Jackson.
He's mad whack. Let's get hype as fuck, yeah?
Hype as fuck.
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 It's Rocky Rob. It's time to get hype as fuck.
But your boy Master K, be sure to tap him for hype as fuck. Let's get it. Jill.
Jesse, get hype as fuck. What up?
I'm hype as fuck. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Rawr. This is Toddy and you're watching Hype as fuck.
What is up, people? It is Friday and we are gonna get hype as fuck. I hope you're ready. I am Madwack Jackson, and in case you didn't just figure it out, this is hype as fuck. And today we have a special guest we've never had on our show. So for the first time, without further ado, we ain't wasting no time. We're going to bring on our guest, share this video out, tag your friends. Let's get him in here. And don't forget to drop a comment and welcome Brandon Evers, you guys, to the show. What's up, my guy?
What up? Thank you so much for having me on. That intro was fire, by the way. I was lost in that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So we're going to just, I'm going to start hammering you with some questions that are just going to kind of get people to get to know you a little bit in case they don't. So to get started, how old are you and where are you from?
I am currently 24. I'll be 25 in September. I was born in Sacramento, California originally, but more grew up in the Reno area in Nevada. And now I'm up in Oregon.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I've been a little all over the place.
And I just to make sure we cover all bases here, your name is Brandon Evers. Do you use that as your stage name as well, or do you go by something else?
No, I don't have a stage name. I was really adamant on like if I made a name for myself, it was gonna be for myself, not like some alter ego kind of thing. But the brand has kind of led to more of the unspoken title you see everywhere.
All right, cool. And how long have you been doing music?
Since like late 2017, I think I was like a junior in high school, just kind of trying to write about what I was going through in life at the time. And people just told me that if it was turned into music, that they would listen to it all the time. Because I was just writing like poems at first, almost, I guess you could call it. And yeah, I decided to try it one day and the bug stuck. Like I was hooked right there.
So, who inspired you as far as, whether it be your personal people and also music wise, who do you look up to?
Number one was always NF. It was actually his therapy session album, especially like the therapy session track at the end when he goes on like the rant and he's like, I need this music because it helps me like understand what I'm going through. It really just resonated, and that was when it clicked that I could use music for that therapy aspect and like kind of guide myself through the struggles of life. But it was also people like I Am the Real AK, just because he was a dude who was like recording out of his bedroom and didn't really need a whole lot and built a really successful following for himself. And
Hell yeah. What about currently? What are some artists right now that you find yourself on hit and repeat?
Echo is definitely up there. I've been rocking with Echo so heavy lately. I have been for a little while now. Him and Chris Webby, like that whole group, they're all killing it all the time. And I really like how they blend the aspects of like rap and rock. They fuse the genres, and I think that's super cool because I grew up a metalhead. You know, like I listened to a lot of metal growing up. So I've always wanted to do that, and to see that it's possible through people like them really just kind of pushes me harder and shows me that there's still some more boundaries that I can cross.
Oh yeah. So as a matter of fact, for you guys who are also fans, I happen to know that both of them are on their yearly tour right now. So check your local listings and go hit up and see Chris Webby and Echo on tour, probably somewhere in your area real soon.
Right. Yeah, they're always on tour. They're killing it all the time.
Now let's get into a little bit more of your personal catalog. How many, this is a hard one, so I don't expect you to know offhand, but if you do, kudos. Do you happen to know how many songs you have in your catalog?
Ooh. Uh, so I know for sure, I think I'm on album 5 now, technically, 2 of them being EPs. So I don't think I've crossed the triple digit mark, but I would imagine with music that I've taken down and songs that I wrote that never got recorded, it's probably pretty close.
And out of that catalog of music, do you have a favorite of your own?
I don't know if I necessarily have like a favorite song, but I do have certain songs that are just like wild accomplishments. Like so far I've gotten the opportunity to do a feature with Rich, Chris Calico, Stevie Stone, a few of the guys from D12, and like those are all guys I grew up listening to. You know, like everybody remembers Bumping in My Zone back in the day, and all of Tech Nine's collabos album. Like I fuck with Strange music so heavy, and so getting to work with some of those guys is like my favorite thing to think about.
Oh yeah, this is pretty good features right there.
Yeah, the one with Rich really popped too. Like that's the one that's sitting at like 18 to 19,000 streams right now. Some crazy shit like that.
Wow. Good shit, guy. Good shit.
Hey, dude.
Now again, out of your music catalog, do you have a certain song that just kind of brings up a lot of emotion and is super emotional for you, whether it be happy, sad, or anything in between?
Yeah, there's probably 2 that really stick out. Insomnia was one I dropped really early in my career, and it talks about my mom like trying to overdose on prescription pills. So that one's always like a tug at the heartstrings. And then I have 2, they're basically like in sequence with each other. All Eyes on Us was a song that I wrote basically talking to my younger self, just about like what he was going to deal with in life. And then once I got a little older and had children, I wrote another one called All Eyes on You. And it's me telling them what they're going to deal with. And now I'm trying to like learn and grow and navigate my way through life while leading them the right way.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. I love writing about my life. Like I'm not the party rapper. I'm not like, I don't even really flex on music that much. Like I'm not the bragger or the look at the cool shit I have. Like I just try and tell my story and like talk about stuff that I think people will really resonate with.
Sure. I mean, that's, it's coming from your heart and that's speaking truth. And I think a lot of people can relate to that type of music.
Absolutely.
Have you had the opportunity to perform on stage live?
Yeah, I did a lot of performing in Nevada. I was opening for some people for a little bit, but the money aspect of that was just really hard. And so I started planning my own shows after a while, and I'm just now starting to get kind of like introduced to the live scene in Oregon.
All right. Well, I mean, you've had a taste. So, from what you've experienced, do you happen to have a certain song that you absolutely love to perform live?
Yeah, there's a few of them. One with Ritz always goes crazy. I love doing that one. The one with Stevie Stone always does really well at shows, like just the energy of it. And it's one of the more like relaxed songs flow wise, so I'm not having to worry about rapping super fast or keeping my breath very much. I can kind of just mellow out with it and enjoy it a little more. So it's a nice like little refresh to throw in the set. And Don't Call, I know people really like that's the song I've actually gotten people to pull their flashlights out for, which is always a super cool feeling.
I bet. Oh, yeah. So, you've already dropped a couple people that you've got to work with on us. So, given the opportunity, if you could work with anyone dead or alive, who would you want to work with?
Definitely Echo. I've been pushing that one hard. And Tech Nine. I feel like he's the next step up from the Strange Music group. And I've listened, even my dad, like my dad had Strange Music stuff all over his house for like years. Like I'm talking even like couch pillows were Strange Music and like rugs were Strange Music. He was a fanatic. So like if I could work with Tech Nine, that would be like the epitome of I made it. Like I did it.
Yeah. If you were to come to my house, it'd be probably a lot similar. It's covered in Strange Music.
We love Strange Music. Yeah.
So here's a question I like to ask. Can you just even vaguely possibly explain for some of the people who aren't in music the high that you get from being on stage?
At first, it's like the most nerve-wracking thing ever. But once you get used to it, and once you get like your first song or two out of the way, and you feel the crowd like vibing with you, like after you get your first applause or like your first cheer, or like you see someone dancing for the first time, like it lifts up, and then you just feel like you're flying. I don't know, like it's time is not a thing anymore. Like the only concept of time you have is like how long your set is, and like once you hit that certain song, you're like, oh man, this is it. I don't want it to stop, but this is it. And it's just I don't know. I don't think there's anything in life aside from having kids, obviously, that like compares to it. Like not even going on a roller coaster or like anything like that. It's like an out of this world experience.
Now we're going to kind of rewind a little bit, and I want to know how you prepare to go on stage. Do you have any weird rituals or anything like that?
No, I've been trying to figure one out. Like it's so funny that you asked that because I've literally asked some other artists like what their pre-show rituals are because I feel like we all should have one and I don't. Like I kind of show up, I go talk to whoever I need to talk to, and then I kind of just anxiously like pace back and forth until it's time to go because I just want to get at it. But a lot of rehearsing, a lot of like not necessarily like rehearsing, like practicing my set as if I were on stage, but like I'll listen through the set like a million times and I'll rap along with it while I'm working or while I'm doing whatever. And I definitely try and like go live more to talk about the show, prepare for the show, try and plan certain things that I want to do at the shows for the fans who are coming out. Like I always try and include them in it. So it's something for all of us, not just like me.
Hey, yeah, there you go. And I mean, you're double timing. You're getting your reps in, practice, and promo all at the same time by going live and doing that stuff.
Yeah, especially on like show day, I just wake up with like a different energy. Like I wake up with this mentality of like, all right, it's go time. Like today is show day, no fucking around. I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get everything planned, prepared, making sure my set's all set up. I'll plug in my flash drive like 10 times because I'm afraid that it's not going to work.
double checking everything.
Yeah.
So, I know we're a little strapped for time, but I think we're doing pretty good here so far. And I don't know if you recall, but you sent me a brand new track, but you also sent me a track a couple weeks ago when we booked the show. So we have 2 tracks.
Oh, really?
If you like, yeah, Brothers. I had a feeling you wouldn't even remember you sent me that other one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that would be a really cool one to listen to. Also, that one's one of my more recent favorites. I loved how the music video came out and just the message of the song overall. So yeah, it'd be dope to play that one too. I totally forgot I sent that one to you.
So as he just said, there is a music video. Is it currently out?
Yes.
All right. So unfortunately for our show today, we just have the audio, but that just gives you guys, our viewers, all the more reason to go head over to this guy's YouTube channel and all of his other platforms. Give him a sub, a follow, whatever the case may be, and check this video out on your own time and give him a stream. But for right now, we're going to listen to Brothers. Do you want to give us a little segue into what this track is about?
Yeah. Realistically, I was just losing a lot of friends, so I wrote Brothers about people just showing their true colors, I guess, and like learning who people really are and how people aren't meant to stay in your life forever. And sometimes you just gotta say fuck it.
That's facts. All right, you guys. So this one is Brothers. Let's check this one out. Here we go.
Yeah. It's been a while. Listen. See, I got no more brothers cause they all switched. All the ones I call family, I don't fuck with. I'm a different type of monster, I don't trust shit. Overall, these years, learn what lust is. And the love I got was real, it took a while to see it. I'm looking back at old memories that I never gotta burn. Look at all the different pictures that been getting deleted. It had me taking a look back to see my bonds all in a nerd. Wonder who I really got, which you fuckers actually care. Wonder which of y'all are shady, who's just trying to claim a share. Who will help me build a table, who's just gonna stash the chair. Trying to creep on my old lady, then come kicking, not prepare. Hey, it's a real rap show. I'm trying to get back to the real, but I've been pulled back. And now I gotta claim my spot. You better vent to the past. The Lord knows that I can help you spend too fucking long and past. You must think that I'm stupid. Call me brother, then you wearing a change. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda ruthless. But I don't sweat it now, it's cool because I paid my lane. If you've lost a couple brothers cause they went and fucking switched, put a finger in the sky, the middle one don't seem to fit. I sweat the ones that claim they're real when they act like a bitch. So those type of motherfuckers leave you dead in the ditch. I'm sorry if this message finds you in the illest of terms. Never like to come between, but fucking truth can really hurt. I'm just trying to save your pride, they ain't really ready to die. Focus on your shit and glide, have some patience, watch and learn. Life will take us our own ways, that's just something we can change. Don't our problems get erased, we just hurt and then escape. See, that's the circle of life, we make mistakes and get wise. Lose and gain a couple friends and some of them bitches will lie. Someone will try to slay my name, make shit up to stage the blame. All because they're fucking bored, also bitter, that shit's lame. Don't you dare fall victim to the sinister shit. You don't wanna fuck with them, tell them all to suck a dick. Hey, so they just crowd and laugh to see you giving it your all and talk the shit right after. They never really see the vision until you plot them chapters. But when they make it, they come running like they played some factor. All that fake shit won't fly, fucking grown to despise. All the ones who want these favors, and now for them I'll advise. If you're really trying to doubt me, take a look to the sky. Tell your family that you're sorry, that there's no need to cry. Saying that I'm stupid. Call me brother, then you wearing a change. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda ruthless. But I don't sweat it now, it's good because I paid my lane. If you've lost a couple brothers cause they went and fucking switched, put a finger in the sky, the middle one don't seem to fit. I sweat the ones who claim they're real when they act like a bitch. So those type of motherfuckers leave you dead in the ditch. If you've lost a couple brothers cause they went and fucking switched, put a finger in the sky, the middle one don't seem to fit. I sweat the ones who claim they're real when they act like a bitch. So those type of motherfuckers leave you dead in the ditch.
God, I love that song.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope. I like that too. Looks like a lot of our viewers did too.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, by the way. I saw those comments popping up. Thank you.
Thank you all you guys for tuning in and watching, by the way.
Yeah, super cool.
So we actually have another cool little this is a brand new premiere track that we have to play for you guys. But before we get to that, I want everyone watching to go and take a second, and I want you to let everyone know where they can find you and drop your handles on platforms real fast.
Right. So Instagram is at BE Official Music. Everything else is just Brandon Evers or Brandon Evers Official Music. And I'm on Spotify, iTunes, all that fun stuff.
All right, you guys. So there you go. Number one, go check out that video for the track we just listened to. Again, that was Brothers. And this next one, like I said, this is a premiere. So tell us about Bad Habits.
Yeah, Bad Habits is a deep one. So that one is dropping June 25th. And I wrote this song about just my bad vices in life. I sunk really bad into alcohol for a while. Like, it actually hospitalized me, and I found out I was damaging like 3 of my organs. So I wrote this song just about how everybody has bad vices and how sometimes they really mess us up, and finding a way to cope with things better and just get through life in a healthier way. Because mine was killing me. It was literally killing me.
Well, you know, I think I'm not the only one who can say that we're definitely glad that you're here with us today, and that wasn't the case.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. It was scary. It was probably like the worst feeling I've gone through.
All right, you guys. So we're going to premiere this track. This is the first time you guys are going to hear it, and I already know from the last one it's going to be good. So do me a favor, you guys. The pre-save to the song that we're about to listen to is attached to the description of this video. So as soon as this podcast ends, go do my guest a favor and hit that link and pre-save this song. And I hope you enjoy. For the first time ever, you heard it first right here on Hype AF Promos. Bad Habits from Brandon Evers. Let's go.
I got these fucking bad habits and they're killing me slow. Feel like I can't drop the bottle, man, let's take a few more. Either that or pass the blood, I know one thing's for sure. That tonight I'm getting faded, that's just been my fucking mode. I got a few different vices that have ruined my life. Just a couple bad decisions and they almost took my wife. So I've been living in strife, don't only live to survive. Yeah, that's the shit I used to preach, but now it's hours out of time. I never know my next move, and that's that shit I gotta lose. Always lose control of me, and that's the shit that kills me soon. So as you see, I've been through some fucked up things for me too, and I've been trying to make some sense, but all the dollars speaking true. They say that money's just what talks, and this shit ain't making much. Really hard to make a case when really nobody's stuck. And after all this bullshit, it's been a little hard to trust. But is this really fucking me, or am I tired of being stuck? I feel with all these emotions from all the shit I've been holding, and I just look for better days, but now I'm far from just golden. I know I've been a fucking mess, I know I feel you with this stress, but I just hope you understand that I always try my best. I got these fucking bad habits and they're killing me slow. Feel like I can't drop the bottle, man, let's take a few more. Either that or pass the blood, I know one thing's for sure. That tonight I'm getting faded, that's just been my fucking mode. Got these fucking bad habits and they're killing me slow. Feel like I can't drop the bottle, man, let's take a few more. Either that or pass the blood, I know one thing's for sure. That tonight I'm getting faded, that's just been my fucking mode. So what the fuck has gotten into me? I'm killing my own energy. I got to try and set me free. I ain't looking for no sympathy, just expressing some feelings, cause I just battle these demons. And most of the time they go in silence, cause I don't think I have reason to feel in any type of way, cause all my wrongs have been worse. I don't get to feel no pain or even kinda insecure, cause why do I have that right? With all these ways I dim lights, it's been a fucking long time, but trust I know that I ain't right. My fucking homies will tell me that I ain't looking so good. All I bring myself to say is that I'm misunderstood. Life is more than just hectic, and I won't ask for acceptance, but maybe just some understanding while I plot my next message.
Damn, that song hits. And I see someone said they related to it too. I'm sorry that you do, but thank you.
That's my wifey right there in the comments, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a good one. Tell us again when that one comes out, the date.
The release for that one is June 25th, and I'm shooting a music video for that one this weekend.
That's right. So be on the lookout for a music video. That one, man, that was gonna take you some places. That one pulls at some strings and makes you listen. And I think that's what you're trying to do when you're making music, right? You want people to listen, and that one pulls you in.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, that line too, the killing me with my own energy.
Yeah. I really like the line too where they say that money's just what talks and this shit ain't making much.
Shit. Hell yeah, you guys. Good shit, man. All right.
So pumped.
Now, I'm gonna come back and start hammering you with some more questions. And I want to remind my viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop those in the comments.
Absolutely.
Drop those fire emojis. Let my man know what you think about stuff, because you know it was fire.
Or even if it wasn't, I'm open to the criticism.
There you go. You know, someone's open to criticism, open to any suggestions. That's what we like in music. People who are open and willing to learn.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you, like, listening to Brothers and then listening to that song, you can hear the difference in, like, quality. Like, you can hear the difference in professionalism.
It's for, I believe it was 9 years, I think you said. And yeah, you're gonna 9 years and almost triple digits worth of tracks. You're gonna definitely hear the difference. So on that note, since we're talking about timelines, where would you like to see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, realistically, probably just being able to take care of my family and, like, do what I love, which is the music, you know, like not having to work a 9 to 5, being able to just work at home with the kids and take them on the road and show them cool places, making a difference in people's lives, really.
Hell yeah. And this is, I feel like this is somewhat kind of the same question, but you never know. Some people interpret different. But what keeps you motivated to keep going?
But when I see people resonating with it, like all the stories of people saying, like, man, this song just helped me, or like, I feel what you're saying, like, being that voice for people and knowing that I'm helping them helps me in a way. That may sound like weirdly narcissistic or whatever, but like just that feeling of like, hey, I'm making a difference, I'm doing something good, and like, especially if it's using my bad or whatever to do good, then it's even more worthwhile.
See, we got to break that stigma right there. That's, you know, it's people all the time, and I'm guilty of it myself, but we all got to stop feeling guilty for, you know, being proud of our accomplishments. We got to stop feeling that weird narcissistic feeling, because it's not like that. We should, and I'm talking to everybody, you guys should all be proud of what you're doing and not be ashamed to, you know, just talk about it. That's all you're doing. You're just sharing. You're not all of us are bragging.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. So for you personally, what do you think has been one of the hardest obstacles you've had to overcome being an artist?
Probably just learning the actual logistics of like what all goes into it. Like meaning the business side, the like public eye side, so like the content side, the like strategy, the timing, how to monetize and how to get signed up with distribution platforms and ASCAP and BMI and all the nitty gritty details that nobody tells you about.
Yeah, facts. And they forget all of those little things that come along with it. They're just like, oh, go get this app, get you a microphone, and just buy some beats. No,
Oh,
no,
there's so much
no.
more to it than that.
Yes. Ooh, all right. Here's one of my personal favorites to ask. You are headlining your own show. You're the star. Number one, you get to be at any venue. What venue are you headlining, and who are you bringing with you? Let's pick 3 of your favorites, mainstream or underground artists.
For the venue, I'm gonna have to go with Red Rocks. I've always wanted to go to Red Rocks. It looks so dope. Like the whole atmosphere and layout of it just feels like legendary. Like I feel like if you just step in and like look around, you just feel like you left Earth for a second. And like seeing the stands filled is probably double that. So Red Rocks would be amazing to perform at. And for 3 artists, honestly, if I'm headlining, I'm probably gonna bring like some people who came up with me. So I'd probably bring like some locals I've worked with a lot, like ZP Radic, Doc Gruesome, my homie Relic 444. I practically grew up with that dude, and like every show that I plan, I try and keep him a part of. Like I try to keep the community in like that tight knit circle together and keep it like more of if I come up, we all come up. I try my best, but yeah, I'd probably work with some people who I came up with just because if I'm headlining, there's no reason to go for someone like Tech Nine or whatever. Like they're probably headlining too, so they don't need to do it.
Oh yeah, that's thinking smart.
Yeah,
I don't need Tech Nine. I'm headlining, bitch. Fuck you.
I'll meet Tech Nine later. You a sec.
Like, no, I mean, it's Tech Nine. I get it. Don't fuck you.
Yeah.
Is my time.
Yeah, respectfully. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, exactly. Respectful.
Yeah.
What is some advice you would have for anyone trying to come up in music right now?
I'm gonna start it with stealing a quote from someone else. All right. So Russ in his book, he talks about not getting so lost in the when and focus more on the why. So like don't get lost in the numbers, don't get lost in like, oh, is this song running up enough like streams? Am I gonna be able to make enough off this merch or whatever? That shit's not important. Like really dialing in your style, your like everything that you want yourself to be, focus on that first and just enjoy it and feel it. Like don't try and force it.
I like that. That's good, solid advice.
Yeah, because I made that mistake
really
for a long time. Like I got lost in this rut for probably like a year or two of like just putting out this music that wasn't me because I was like, what's gonna get me the most streams? Like what do people want to hear me do? And I would even like pay attention to like the styles of the songs. Like Strange Lane, it's a more of a chopper style song. It's like fast rap and stuff like that. So when that one spiked, I started writing a bunch of just fast rap songs. And I was like, okay, but that's not all I am. I was just too lost. And how do I get that jump in the streams again? Like, how do I get another 10,000? And it just sent me on this backwards trajectory.
Sure, you got, you just, that, and I'm sure we all do it. That first little taste of, oh my God, this is popping off. And then you just, you get caught up in a cycle of, this is it. I got to keep going. And you stop, you lose yourself a little bit. And, most of us come back and come down off that high. And we realize, it's not about the numbers. It's about, we're making music that we want to make and doing something that we enjoy doing. Exactly. Who cares if it's...
Yeah. I'm just now coming back around on that.
Well, it takes a while, and we all work at our own pace. And
Yeah.
you said it. The numbers don't matter, and you got your head on straight, and you sound like you know exactly why you are making your music. And from the sounds of it, you're making good shit. So just keep doing you, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I battle myself on that all the time. I doubt myself constantly.
So, I mean, this is kind of leads into my next question on what we're talking about, and this is completely your own opinion. But what in your mind will tell you you made it as an artist?
Um, that's a hard one because there's so many different things that like could tell you. Like some people might say like just seeing a full arena with flashlights up and they're all singing my songs is when you know you made it. Like when you don't have to sing your own song at your concert and the crowd will do it for you. For some people that's all it takes. For some people it's like, oh, I just want to work with this one person. I just want to get this one feature and I'm good. Like that's all I need. For me, it's always been more about the impact though. So it's more of like the community that I can build.
Hell yeah, that's shit. You got your head on the ground, man. Most people got them up in the sky because those are what they want. I want to do this, I want to do that, and you want to make an impact. I think that's the best answer you could have answered with.
Like you know how Jelly Roll is with like his fans and just kind of how he is as a person. That's more of like the wavelength I'm on. It's like I don't think I'm shit, but I want to help you guys through your shit.
Yes, exactly. And that's for me personally, those are the type of artists that I gravitate to, who, they're speaking on mental health and they're out there making music and that are talking to you and trying to build you up, and not, like you said, just making crazy party music.
Yeah.
I got this, I got that. Look at what I got. I got.
Like, no, eventually people are gonna stop giving a shit about what you got.
Exactly. All right. Well, I am actually some miracle. I made it through all of my questions and I am down to my last two. And we are hitting this timing just perfect.
Yeah.
So, to my viewers, I'm going to give you one last shot to go ahead and drop any questions you might have
Yes.
in the comments. Do that right now. And you, my guy, I'm going to give you a second to talk about anything that you want to talk about that we might have missed or I passed over real quick.
Man, we've covered a lot, but again, I just want to say thank you so much just for even having me on here. It's not easy to find people who are willing to just hear your story. And I remember when we were talking about it through text, one of my favorite parts of it is just being able to be a person and just showing people who you genuinely are. And that's one of my favorite aspects of the whole thing. So I don't know if there's anything else we really need to hit on, but I just really appreciate the opportunity and all the love that everybody showed.
Absolutely, man. And I just want to reiterate again that you are more than welcome back on this show again. This is not a one-time only thing. You got something coming up you want to talk about, or some more free time, you just want to come back and bullshit and tell us more about your story, just hit me up and we can make that happen.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to come back on here again. This is awesome.
All right, so before I let you go, I do have my last two questions. Number one, and I need you to get as hype as you can because you are at work, and that might be a little weird if you're over there hopping around in the parking lot or whatever. But I need to know, what is one of your most hype moments?
One of my most hype moments came truthfully from like one of the craziest moments of stress. So I was opening for Bez Believe, and my uncle decided last minute that he was gonna go. We ended up getting lost, and I made it to the venue with literally 1 minute to get on stage. Like I literally walked up to the venue. The promoter was out front. He's like, dude, where the fuck have you been? You're on in literally a minute. I tried handing him the tickets and he basically swatted them out of my hand. He's like, dude, just get the fuck back there. But it turned out to be a blessing because I didn't have time to think about anything. I didn't have time for any nerves or none of that. I was just like, fuck, we gotta go. So I walked backstage, and I remember one of the other acts were there, and they were like, "Hey, bro, go kill it." I said, "Thanks." And as soon as I turned, that's when they called my name. And for some reason, with that like chaotic atmosphere of how I got there, it just put me into this most perfect fuck it mentality. Like I was at this point of like, I made it. I'm just gonna throw it all out there and see what happens. And for some reason, it worked because after my set was over, one of my family members who was there, they told me that they watched half of the venue walk out. Like half the crowd left after I got off stage, and people were like talking to me outside. It was just super fucking cool.
Yeah. So, kind of a happy accident, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And I totally know. I know that feeling. Oh shit! There's no time to stress. It's just do or die.
Basically.
All right. Fuck yeah. And my last question, you may or may not know what's coming. If you are a fan of this show, you know this one's going to throw you for a loop if you
Oh,
don't.
God.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, I actually don't even know too many types of dinosaurs. I guess a T-Rex. It may sound cliche, but I know they're just like the biggest beasts and most dominant fucking dinosaurs. Like they just do what they want, and no one can tell them otherwise.
Cliche or not, you can't fuck with the king.
Right?
It is what
Right.
it is. It's like we're talking about tech again.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all with respect.
Yeah, exactly.
It is what it is. All right, man. Well, I had a blast talking to you today. I hope we can do this again and I can get to know you a little more. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And most importantly, I am going to send you off with hopes of over 1 billion streams on every single thing that you drop from here on out.
Thank you.
So best of luck to you and just much love. And thank you for hanging out with me today.
Yeah, it was a blast. Thank you again as well. I will definitely be back on the show. This is such a cool environment.
I appreciate it, man. You have an awesome rest of your day and much love and stay hype as fuck.
You as well.
All right, you guys. That was Brandon Evers, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Special extra shout out to wifey Sunray Jackson for watching. Chris Boyd, make sure you go check him out. Another awesome artist I've had the pleasure of working with. Katie Johnson, thank you for watching. Homie G Blunt, him and I got a track coming out Monday. And we got a track that just came out this last weekend. Is a Party EP. Go check those out. Thank you again, G Blunt, for tuning in. Haley Wayand, I hope I said your last name. Thank you so much for tuning in and getting hype with us today. And anyone else watching, if you want to shout out, make sure to drop a comment on the next show. And the next show, in fact, is going to be tomorrow with Mr. Rated, aka Ray Ross. So come check that out tomorrow on Get Hype AF. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. That's all I got. And yep, that's all I got. Mad Whack out. Much love.